Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Chris Housey, the head boys basketball coach at Novi. How's it going?
Good, Casey. How you doing?
Doing good. Season's off to a pretty good start. Last time we talked before the season started, but it's been going pretty well for you guys.
Yeah, we're playing good. We got a really good group of kids that work hard every day. So we just try to kind of like I bet everybody else take it one day at a time, and try to work our hardest. And every time we go out on the floor, whether it's practice or games, we aim to have our best day. So our kids have been playing hard, and we've certainly had a tough schedule, and we've responded well to every situation we've had. So yeah, it's going pretty good, but it's a credit to the kids. They're working their butts off, and it's been a lot of fun. It's fun coming to practice every day, and they're a really fun group to be around.
So, so coming into this season, I think this division is, as you know, is you never know what could happen. I know,
For sure.
Canton's had their had the grip on the division for the past few years. But
Yeah.
what is it like? I know now, as of right now, you guys are, first place by yourself in the standings. But we still have we're in the second game of round two.
Correct.
But yeah, I mean, you gotta like where you're at right now.
Yeah, we are in a great spot, but the important thing is that our kids know, and we all understand over here that we haven't done anything yet, right? We've put ourselves in a nice position, but we there's always room for improvement, and we are not certainly not taking anybody for granted, like you said, especially in this league where I mean, every night is a sweat, right? Game planning for every team in this league is a nightmare. I spend a lot. I spend a lot of nights awake trying to think about who we're playing, future opponents, stuff we can do. So it's a grind. I know we say that every year. I know we said that before the year started, but you know it better than anybody else. It's true, man. This league is a grind. There's a lot of great players, a lot of great coaches, and a lot of great programs and systems, and we just have to be on our toes. And it's we've been fortunate enough to have it work out for us so far, but by no means are we comfortable or sitting pretty or letting ourselves get complacent, because we know that the next game somebody's coming, right? And they're coming after us every night, whether we would be at the top of the league or the bottom of the league or in the middle somewhere. Everybody's bringing their A game, so we got to be prepared. We got to be ready. But yeah, to answer your question, obviously we like the spot we're in, but we got to keep grinding. And if we let the spot that we're going to get to our heads, we're going to be in some trouble, especially in this league.
Yeah. So, just talk about the guys that are really just doing really well right now, because you've got a really solid lineup with you too.
Yeah, I love our kids, man. We got a lot of solid contributors, top to bottom of the roster. Everybody works hard, and everybody works to make each other better. Our starting five are all returning seniors. They've been playing really well. They play so well together. Um, Aaron and Chase have been with us for three. Aaron Lauer and Chase Lefevre have been with us for 3 years, and been up with us for 3 years. They've been kind of carrying the load and doing all the things that they do, and really stepped up their game in other ways too. Right? Aaron has primarily in his career been a great shooter, and he still is a great shooter. But now he's expanded. He's getting up. He's getting to the basket. Getting some baskets that way too. Chase is just, he's a great defender, but now he's expanded his playmaking a little bit, and so those guys have really been the anchors, because they've been with us the longest. But we're still getting contributions from everybody, man. Brendan Lynch has been spectacular for us, playing one of the guard spots. Michael Shave has been great, and Trey Tesserero kind of does our dirty work. He gets the rebounds, guards a big guy, and does everything for us. And to be honest with you, Casey, we've been having the most success when we have gotten contributions from guys on our bench. Colin Edwards has played really well coming off the bench, and played significant minutes. Ryan Burr's coming along, and we've gotten contributions from him. I mean, even Matt Floros has been playing great for us. So all the guys on the coming off the bench too have been really contributing, and not just in games but in practice every day. Those guys, even though they may not start or they may not play as much as those five seniors, all the guys in our bench have really been coming through and coming along and working to not only make themselves better but to make us better. And like I said earlier, it's been a lot of fun. It's been so much fun coming to practice every day. It's hard to describe to people who aren't here because these kids they just work. They just want to work and they just want to be successful. And it's it's paying off for us so far. So we've really gotten contributions from everybody. I know that sounds like a like coach speak kind of thing, but it's really true. We've been we're at our best when everybody is contributing and everybody's locked in, and we've been able to do that more often than not so far.
Yeah. So really the next few steps in these next few weeks, getting through the conference and getting through all these, because this league's tough. I mean, I know
Yeah.
Canton's lost a few games. I know Brighton lost on Tuesday,
Yeah.
but really what is what's next up for you guys as you kind of head through the next few weeks?
Yeah, well, like I said earlier, we take it one day at a time. So next up for us is Brighton. We have them tomorrow. We got to go to their place tomorrow, and that's I mean, they're not only are they a tough team, but that's a tough environment to play in. That's a tough place to play, and they're big, they're physical, they're structured, they're well coached. They don't make many mistakes. So, and they got us here last time. Last time they're at our second game of the league play. They came here and they beat us in overtime. So that's where our heads are at right now, as we're going forward because we got a big game with them tomorrow. So but like you said, to close out the league, it's that time of year, right? Season's winding down, tournaments coming up, and it's every Tuesday, Friday. So we don't not only we got to be focused on the game ahead, but we also don't have a lot of time to reminisce, good or bad. We got to, I always tell our guys after games, whether we win or lose, hey, take the next, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock, take the next couple hours to celebrate, feel good about yourselves. And then tomorrow we're back to work. And that's kind of been our motto, been our mantra throughout the year. And nothing's going to change now. If anything, it's going to be less celebrating and more working as we go through the remaining, whatever 7, 8 games we have here.
All right. Well, Chris, thanks for spending a few minutes with us, and best of luck on Friday against Brighton.
Of course. Thanks, Casey. Anytime, man.